確かに学生ですが助けにはなるはずです。
ただのクモの巣とホコリ、心配することないよ。
爽快だったな。早くホグズミードに行きたいです。最高でした。ただのクモの巣とホコリ、心配。爽快だったな。早くホグズミードに行きたいです。
ああ、これでようやく出発できそうだな。できればもう少し魔法を教えておきたかったが、教えた呪文は練習していたかね。
もちろんです。
おお、お下がりの杖にこれほど速くなれるとは夢にも思わなかった。自分の杖を持つのが楽しみだな。
ありがとうございます。入学前から手ほどきしていただいて。
おエリエザー、ジョージ、ずいぶん分かりにくい説明だったと思うがよく見つけられたな。
どうってことない。姿現しで一瞬だとはいえ1回目は目算を間違えたらしくてなウエストエンドの劇場に通う人々を怖がらせたかも
久しぶりだな。袋が届いた時私は
エリエザー、場所を変えて話さないか。
そうだな。ホグワーツに向かいながら話そう。これから新学期の宴会と組み分けの儀式があるんだ。
いい考えだ。君の連れさえ良ければぜひご一緒したい。
問題ないです。
乗りたまえ。
ホグワーツは久しぶりだ。懐かしき岩のお城は今どうなっているかな。君がスコットランドに行く前に会えてよかった
そうだな
ところでこの若者は誰だい？
新入生だよ。
新入生？
はい、5年生から途中入学です。
驚いたな。
いかにもこんなに遅れてホグワーツに入るなど聞いたことがない。
私もだよ。
無論他の5年生はすでに4年間魔法を学んでいる。校長から新入生がついていけるよう入学前に個別指導を頼まれてな。
君は最高の指導者に出会えたな。フィグ先生は優れた教師であるだけでなく直感に恵まれた類まれなる魔法使いなんだ。
彼はお世辞が上手でね。魔法省で出世できたのはそのおかげかもしれないな
こいつを読んだか？
ああ、彼の脅威をどう見るかは意見の分かれるところだ。
ショーの仲間はなかなか信じてくれないが、私は奴を大いなる脅威だと思っている。それに君の奥さんなんだ。この件を私に警告してきたのはな。
ミリアムがどうやって？
はあ、亡くなる前に手紙をくれてね。 魔法省が乱録をマークしているか気にしていた。返事を書く前にこれが届いた。連絡はそれが最後だよ、エリエザー。届いた時には手紙の類はなかった。察するに
急いで送ったんだろうな。守るために。
乱録の手からな。開けられないんだ。どうやら強い魔法がかかっているらしい。
ゴブリンの金属か。このシンボル。
この光は。
光など見えんが。
私もだ。なんだって？どうやって？
待て。ない。捕まれ。大丈夫かね。怪我か。
ちょっとだけ。
これをウィゲンウェルド薬だ。多少の怪我ならすぐ治る。
どうも。
ジョージがまさかあんな。一体どういうことなんだ。飛んでいる馬車を襲うだなんて。普通のドラゴンならそんな。
先生ここは？
わからんが、君が見つけたのはポートキーらしい。
ポートキー？
触ると他の場所に瞬間移動する道具だ。
動けそうです。少し見て回りませんか？
そうだな。だが離れるな。誰が作ったポートキーかわからん。注意を。馬車で移動したよりずっと遠くだ。ハイランド地方のどこかだ。
先生、あの遺跡もしかして
ポートキーの目的地か。行こう。こんなことになるとは夢にも思わなかったよ。だがポートキーを送ったのには理由があるはずだ。ミリアムもジョージもこの鍵に隠された秘密のために命を落とすことになったのだ。君にまだ元気があってわがままを許してもらえるなら少し調べさせてくれ。
もちろんですよ。
よかった。ひとまず道を探そう。あるいは道の名残をな。気をつけたまえ。
奥さんは一体どこでポートキーを手に入れたんでしょうか？
いい質問だ。ミリアムは長年大昔に忘れられた古代魔術の証拠を探していた。
古代魔術？
ああ、ごく一部で使われていた強力な魔法だ。時の彼方に忘れられたはずのな。ポー グワーツ城も古代魔術の産物で、城自体が古代魔術の砦となっている。あのポートキーの出所が一体どこかは分からんが、古代魔術と関係があると考えてよかろう。おう、下に道があるな。こっちだ。
ですが、なぜ奥さんは失われた古代魔術に興味を？
妻は強力な古代魔術が消えた理由を知りたがっていたのだよ。皆の役に立つはずだとな。だが魔法は所詮他の力と変わらん。本当に大切なのは誰が用いるかだよ。
氷ですか？
冷たくはないな。おそらく何かの魔法だろう。この先に活かせないためか。杖の練習の成果を見せてもらおうか。中心に集中したまえ。お見事。想像以上に荒っぽかったな。杖を使うたびに上達しているぞ。ああ、
そうでしょう
あ
か。
そこか。だいぶ近くに来た。もうすぐだ。転ぶんじゃないぞ。レパロ。もう少しだぞ。
誰が何のためにこれを？
おそらく秘密を守るためだろう。コードキーを使ってまで隠すはず。何でもいい。怪しいものはないか。
先生、何かの壁画みたいです。
主は名のある占い師か。面白い。
また例の魔法の結晶か。一体何を塞いでるんだ？これはピグ先生。
奇妙だな。なぜこんなところに魔法の石を出現させたのだ？
奥に部屋があるのも変ですね。
部屋だと私には見えん。
またあの光、ポートキーの箱と同じ。
では一体何だ。ああ、なんと
ここは
信じられん。
あの
夢じゃないよな。ああ、少々お待ちよ。たく準備ができてないのに。ようこそグリンゴッツ魔法銀行へ。12番の金庫で合ってますかな。
いかにも。
鍵はお持ちで？
鍵？
ポートキーでは？
ああ、持っているとも。
ではこちらへ。
離れるなよ。
お先にどうぞ。指を失いたくなければ両手をトロッコから出さないように。
ここにはいくつの金庫があるんです？
何百と。実際12番金庫はかなり奥の方でしてな。ここはロビーの真下になのですが、手前ほど新しいものです。
グリンゴッツでは専用の入り口が普通なのか？
いいえ、違います。大きな富か力、あるいはその両方を持った方だけの特例です。息を吸ってください。
なんだ。あの滝で魔法を全て洗い流す。安全対策だ。
もしかして盗み通しの滝をご存知でしたか？
話。
ここからは仮想金庫となります。
どこまで降りるんですか
12番金庫は400年以上前にグリンゴッツが設立された頃から使われております。東方の最も奥にあるんです。ですので少々距離があります。
何番だ
？12番だ。とうとうこの日が来た。
行っていいぞ。
先生、さっきのゴブリン腕輪が光ってました。
あのポートキーの箱のようにか？
もっと暗い。ドラゴンの首輪と同じでした。
どうされました？
さっきのゴブリンが怖かったんだ。
彼は一番古い区画の見張りでしてね、めったに人が来ないのです。到着です。一
人が来るのはいつ以来だね。
あの受付には数百年間ゴブリンが座っていましたが、その間誰も12番金庫を訪れていません。今日が初めてです。こちらです。
案内ありがとう。
ここでどうすればいいんでしょう。
わからん。君、すまない
12
が。
番金庫には鍵を持つ方を中にご案内したら扉を閉めろとの指示がありますので。
待て。
先生、
ずいぶんなもてなしじゃないか。どうするか。ここにはきっと何かがある。レベリオの出番か。
レベリオ？
ああ、出現呪文だ。こういう時に使える。鬼が出るか邪が出るか。杖を構えて集中したまえ。
レベリオ。あった。何か見えました。
近くまで行って調べてみる。
扉だ。
一歩前進だな。また紋章か。もしかしてまた何か。
はい先生、紋章にポートキーの箱と同じ光が見えます。
君に手がかりが見えるのだとしたら、この金庫に隠された秘密を解き明かせるかもしれんな。先行してくれ。ルーモス。普通の金庫ではないな。正解を見つけないと出られない仕組みだ。
正解ってどういうことです？僕らは試されてるってことですか？
おそらく。目的はわからんがな。そばにいなさい。まずい事態が起きてもグリンゴッツでは姿くらましが使えん。
レベリオ。先に何かあります。
なんだ。
あの光です。今度は床に。
何があった？
光の方に進んだら地面がいきなりうねうねと動き出してきて。
怪我はないかね？
はい、平気です。
君のおかげで床に変化が起きたぞ。
像がある。
象だと？
床に映り込んだ景色に象のようなものが見えるんです。レベリオ。
床に映っている象というのはこれのことだったか。
そうです。床にもまだ見えます。でも象の向きが合ってません。動いたら反射が光の方に向かって動きました。
ルーモスを唱えてみなさい。
ルーモス。
いいぞ。
今度はこっちの方を向いたな。光を追いかけてるんだ。先生、フィグ先生、先生、どこですか？これはまずい。どこに向かえばいいんだろう。なんだろう。魔法の光が案内しようとしてるみたいだ。レーモス。ルーモス。あそこに行けと言ってる。そうだね。プロテゴ。レベリオ。今度は一人でやらないと。レーモス。ルーモス。象と反射の向きを揃えればいいんだよね。やるしかないか。戦わないと出られない。プロテゴ。 ルーモス。ルーモス。プロテゴ。
無事だったか。どうやって。ここは一体何だ。
わかりません。でもこれがありました。水盆に。
それは水盆ではない。ペンシーブ、記憶を見るものだ。もしや真似しなさい。
終わったぞ。
ポートキーは
隠したが、我々の作った道がどうなるか。
大丈夫、心配ない。古代魔術の痕跡を見られる者が必ず見つけてくれるさ。
パーシバル、見えないものが見えるだけではダメなんだ。この道を歩む者には大きな秘密が託される。血眼になって狙う者がいてもおかしくない知識なんだぞ。
分かってる。私たちが用意したこの試練を乗り越えられる魔法使いなら問題ないはずだ。その知識と責任を任せられる。
できることはしたが、
もしかしてこれか。君に見える光は。
そうですね。
驚いた。
魔法が見えてる。
いや、これは古代魔術の痕跡だよ。ミリアムはずっと存在を信じていたが、一度も。ミリアムも多分ジョージも何百年も眠っていた知識のために死んだのだろう。君はおそらくその理由を解き明かす鍵だ。私は
部屋の様子が随分違いますね。
誰か来るぞ。
何者だ。
わかりません。ですが入ってはいけません。
やはりそうだったか。
乱禄。
ほう、俺のことを知っているのか。誰もラッカムの金庫を訪れないのではと思っていたぞ。
一体なぜここに。
その必要はない。ただここで見つけたものを全てよこせ。そうすれば見逃してやる。
ですが鍵はこの方たちが。
言葉には気をつけた方がいいぞ。
そういう指示ですから。12番金庫の指示は非常に具体的で。お願いします。鍵の持ち主しか入れてはいけないのです。あなたは違う。
言葉には気 気をつけろと言っただろう。で、どこまで話した？
お前には何も私はしない。
そうか。お前が連れている若いのは役に立ちそうだな。
怪我はないか？
はい。
あんなに強いゴブリンは初めてだ。奴は魔法をかけてもびくともしなかった。
今度はどこですか？
信じられん。あのペンシーブにロケット、そしてその両方へ続く道、君のようなものを探していたようだ。来たまえ。組み分けの儀式が待っている。
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff Common Room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know whose she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed, 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, Glumbumbles, Bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a Puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
What's this? Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding.
Lumos.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Revelio.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I've learned almost all of the Goblin rebellions off by heart. You can test me. Go on.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Protego. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Protego! Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Protego. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Surely those were curdle.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Our doors are atrocious. I do wish people would...
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
You certainly sound like you have an opinion on this.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. Mom! I should have seen that.
Protego!
Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me do. Good. Now, well done.
Levioso!
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be Levioso. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just all my students with us today. I do enjoy lively duels. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Lumos.
What do you want?
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, Accio, think this like gobstone. Very good. Excellent control there. Splendid! Stay focused. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go!
There we go.
Accio.
That is how it's done. Nicely done. Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
Excellent control there. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
Accio.
Happens to the
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
That's it.
Be sharp. There we go.
Accio.
Well done.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in.
To put it lightly, I transferred here from Wagadu. My mother received an offer to teach diving. Before I knew it...
Well, it's been nice.
And with you. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio
A word,
humans.
if you would.
If
You
you're so
wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Accio. Revelio. Protego!
Hello there. Student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
Here.
Revelio.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Salah.
Lumos.
He never backs down from a fight.
Revelio.
What survives the reign of this headmaster? I think we should have a moon calf in charge.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh,
Excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me, isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good.
Reparo. Revelio. Accio.
Now,
Was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Revelio.
I need to get
Revelio. Reparo.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Revelio. Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad
Revelio.
Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Accio.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Revelio. Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me.
Revelio!
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at.
Revelio!
Stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Revelio!
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they
Revelio.
need confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You...
Accio!
How you became so good at dueling.
Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying.
Revelio.
I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio. 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 Lumos.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.